Okay, so we're going to open up our Revit. I've already got mine open here, but we're going to open that up. The first part, what we're going to do is we're going to put some reference lines in, and I'll try and tell you the spacings of those, and we'll see how we go. So I'm going to create a new project. I won't continue on with this one. I'll show you from scratch. So we want a metric, multidiscipline. If yours just has metric architecture or something like that, that's cool. Just do that instead. Go OK. And you should be greeted by this here, and you can see that I've already got two reference planes on there. I've got one running through the center from north-south and one running the other side from east and west. Okay, so we're going to use those sort of as the middle point for what we're going to do for the rest of that. Now to draw reference planes, they are up here at the top here in your ribbon. Across the side, you've got reference planes, or if you go RP on your keyboard, that's what's in those little brackets there. It should come up with those with the reference planes. So if you can remember that key thing, RP, you can do it like that. Otherwise, you can find it at the top. So we need two that are running down the side. So I'm just going to sort of draw them in like that, and you can see we want those. I should have done this the other way, but that's okay. We can sort that out in a minute. And we'll bring that down to that. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. What we want is we want the distance of these to be 2,500 from the center. And if you click on like the modify and then click on your reference lines, you should be able to change this dimension here and do that. Now, when you do your own project, you can set this up however you like. We're just going to follow this tutorial from Vulcan Architect. And this is the spacings that he's got on here. So we're going to follow those and then we'll see how we go from there. Okay, so the next ones that he's got, he has one that is going horizontally. So let's go back to pressing, we've already got preference planes that are there. So we're going to go RP, bring that back again. And we're going to go across the top. Now, distance from the center to that is 8,350. So I'm going to draw this across here like this. We're going to click in there. We want that to be 8,350. 16, that's correct. Hit enter. Okay. And then we want the second one to the same distance down the bottom. So let's just draw that in across there. Click on that. 8,350 there. And so basically that's this the physical sort of size. This orange line here, the orange line is a section view, and we don't have to worry about that just at this point in time. We're just going to draw on the other ones that are there. Okay, so we've got quite a number of these to draw, and we're going to work our way up from this one at the bottom here. So we've got another line that's going 900 across. So it's going to go 7, 8, 900. Draw that one across. And we're not going to name that. Then we've got another one that's 250 mils from there. So it should be able to, it's going up in hundreds. So we might have to actually put our dimension in for this. So we're going to click on here. There we go, 250. And then we've got 1200. Going across. Then we've got 1600. Now I think some of these are tied to windows and things like that, but we'll work from that in a minute. Then we're going back to 1200. And you notice that all my dimensions are in millimeters. Then we've got 3200. Oh, we want that so we can. So what we're going to do is dimension off that line because we want to go from that base one there. So this one here we want to be 3200. So that brings us back to the center. Okay, it's beautiful. Then we want to go 3200 from that line. that. Then going 1200. Then we're going 800. 1200 again. 800 again. 1200. Is that right? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, we're getting close, I think. What we might do is let's put some dimensions in here and see what's going on, because I want to know whether we are. Let's go. We want this one here to that one there. We bring that out a little bit. Okay, so that should be 16,700. It is. We should have this one here to this one here should be 5,000. That it is. Okay, so that's all good so far. Then we've got from that one to that one, it should be 900. Alrighty, so we're going to look like something like that. So if you start working that out, that'll give us a pretty good foundation for what we're wanting to do, and we'll go from there. Now, some of his lines, I reckon, are only on one side. So what we might do is we might see if we can modify these and grab that and bring that across to the center like that, I reckon. We can still reference from them later on, but I think we've got two lots of reference planes, one on one side, and we'll go different ones for the other side. So what we're going to do is just going to move them across, give ourselves a little bit of space, and then we can work out what's going on the other side. So let's leave that like that. Okay. Then on the other side, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are equal distance. So we're going to go back to reference planes, RP on the keyboard, and we're going to do 1, 2, so it gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to measure that. So we want that to that to that to that to that to that. Bring that out, and we want all of those to be equal. Sensational. Okay, so then the gap from that to, let's measure that. Let's see whether we're right. Should be about 3340. That is what we're after. Okay. Sweet. Okay, that's looking good so far. Alright. I'll go with that, I reckon. We're going to put one that's going to be back into the reference planes. And we're going to put one across here that's 250 from there across. Click on that. Make that 250 like that. And let's have a look. Then we've got one that's right down the bottom here. Just drag that out like that, and then that one is 1500 on that endpoint like that. So I think we're going to, it should be pretty good. We can do one last one, which is to go from that to that to that. Do that, and we should be able to make sure they're equal as well. And go cancel, escape a couple of times. Okay, so let's try and do something like that. Get it to that point there, and then we'll see how we go for the next one. Okay, see you in the next video.